This final chapter, called Henry Jekyll's Full Statement of the Case, presents a transcription of Jekyll's confession letter to Utterson. Finally, the novel mysteries are solved. In fact, due to that, we learn the details of Henry Jekyll's research, the reasoning behind his experimentation, and the details of how Hyde began to take over his life. The shift from third-person to first-person perspective is quite powerful and leaves few questions remaining. The reader is now able to piece together Utterson's perspective with Jekyll's behavior, and everything becomes clear. In his letter, Jekyll highlights one of the main themes of the novel, the dual nature of man, that caused him to pursue his experiments that led to his downfall. In this passage, Jekyll discusses the years leading up to his discovery of the potion that transforms him into Hyde. He summarizes his theory of humanity's dual nature, which states that the human beings are half virtuous and half criminal, half moral and half immoral. Jekyll's goal in his experiments is to separate these two elements, creating a being of pure good and a being of pure evil. In this way, he seeks to free his good side from dark urges, while liberating his wicked side from the pangs of conscience. However, Jekyll succeeds only in separating out Hyde, his evil half, while he himself remains a mix of good and evil. And eventually, of course, Hyde begins to predominate until Jekyll ceases to exist and only Hyde remains. This outcome suggests a possible fallacy in Jekyll's original assumption. Perhaps he did not possess an equally balanced good half and evil half, as he thought. The events of the novel imply that the dark side, Hyde, is far stronger than the rest of Jekyll, so strong that, once and free, this side takes over him completely.
So, at the end of chapter 10, we can notice that Hyde is finally beginning to dominate the Jekyll-Hyde relationship. Jekyll begins to transform into his darker self spontaneously, without the aid of his potion while wide awake. The language at the end of this chapter emphasizes Jekyll's dualistic theory of human nature, as he contrasts the animal within me to his spiritual side. So, Hyde grew stronger and Jekyll grew weaker, and the mineral necessary to transform ran out. Jekyll ordered more, but he found out that it did not have the same effect. He realizes that he's going to be Hyde forever. So he writes that he does not know if Hyde will kill himself after the discovery or if he will be arrested. But he knows that when Utterson reads the letter, Henry Jekyll will not be there anymore.